Welcome back to the new den. And you know, a pro box wouldn't be a pro box without one of the Delaney family on. Seen Gary the last couple of shows. This is younger brother Mark. And as we've heard from Gary, there's another one waiting in the wings. This is Paul Murray. We've seen him several times on pro box, a real veteran, having fight number 89 tonight. Delaney in the green and Paul Murray in the white with the blue inset.
I like this kid for two reasons. Young Delaney, first of all, he can really fight, and secondly, he wears the badge of the PBA on his green shorts, and he's been doing it ever since he turned professional.
Yes, the Professional Boxers Association growing in strength, I'm glad to say, and it's nice to see the professional fighters actively supporting their association with the emblem on their boxing trunks. This is scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds, super middleweight contest.
We watched Delaney, spit out the gum shield. We watched Delaney last time out in Brentwood, and he boxed extremely well against a Birmingham lad, and he was boxing absolutely fantastic the entire way through the fight. I thought he showed a great example of how a professional fighter should fight. Slipped his punches well, put them in, didn't make any mistakes, was very conservative with his blows and made every one of them count.
Yes, that was Tony Coldclough. He stopped him in 3 rounds. That was the last fight back on the 9th of February on Chris Pyatt's last world title, Bill. "11 years in age between these two fighters. Paul Murray's first fight of 1994. Hasn't fought since outpointing Justin Clements at Walsall early December.
Yeah, he's a tricky and awkward opponent, a good mover. He's obviously gone up in the weights as he's gone through his career. Delaney's a bigger guy. He's if I have a criticism for Delaney, he's sometimes a bit of a plodder, slow coming forward, and sort of needs to learn to be able to turn the pace up and turn it down at his leisure. But he's got great punching power, and he's got great balance. He puts in combinations very well. Always looking to place the shots to the left and to the right hand side and then bring them up to the head. He doesn't get hit too much himself, moves his head pretty good.
Those of you with long boxing memories might like to draw a parallel between Gary and Mark Delaney and another pair of brothers with an Irish background, the Finnegans. Kevin, the middleweight, Chris, the light heavy. Two tremendous characters, lived life to the full, great fighters. Kevin still goes down in my book as one of the, if not the most technically correct professional boxers I've ever seen, and those who were there will surely never forget the fight Chris had against Bob Foster for the world heavyweight title at Wembley when he got, or the world light heavyweight title I should say, at Wembley, when he got stopped in 14 rounds. That was a fantastic fight. So a little bit of a scrappy first round. Paul Murray, well aware, I'm sure, of Delaney's punching power, tied up the youngster whenever he got in too close.
Seconds out, round 2.
So the second round scheduled for 6. Delaney from West Ham in the green, Paul Murray from Birmingham, 33 years of age, having his 89th fight tonight in the white.
Delaney pulling in a short right uppercut. looking for room to put weight in those punches. But Murray's smart, he's a cutie, that's why he's around this length of time. He knows how to stop a guy from hurting him. When he gets up close, he just stops him punching, puts his own arms underneath Delaney's arms, bangs over his own right hand himself. He's a cutie, he knows this stuff.
And this is really all part of the learning process for Gary Delaney. This is only his 5th fight. Compare that to Murray's 88. Delaney's 5th fight. It is how he copes with Murray that's important, that gives us some pointer as to his future progress in this game of professional boxing.
It's all about being patient too. Patience is a virtue, and you must have that when you're a professional fighter, especially when you're an attacking fighter and find a guy elusive and difficult to pin down. You must be able to have the patience and the determination to carry on with your tactics. Cut the ring down and search out for those spots to actually nail him with. And you can be sure that Delaney will catch him, but it's going to take a bit of time with this guy. He's no slouch. He knows how to get out of the way.
And you notice how close he's keeping to Delaney, or trying to keep to Delaney, denying Delaney the room to move, the room in which to throw punches.
He gets in very quickly. He gets his own punches off Murray and gets in very quickly. Delaney's starting to get to him now, Dave. He's those short punches. He's now beginning to realise you got to punch. You let him go when Murray's coming at him.
And one of the big differences between these two is that Delaney is a natural super middle and Paul Murray is anything but.
Yeah, slipped to the left. I tried to pull in the left uppercut, but Murray again, as I said, travelling in very quick. Took the sting out of that blow.
Oh, that's good, right on the bell. Right on the bell from Delaney. Stung Murray into a response, but that was the first good, clean shot that Delaney's landed in this contest, and Murray felt it. Gary Delaney, 4 fights, 4 wins, 4 stoppages. And, oh, am I calling him Gary? Mark Delaney, of course. And Paul Murray, 88 fights, 17 wins, 61 losses, 9 draws, 5 stoppage wins, and 1 no contest.
Ten seconds. Second out, round 3.
And Delaney quite clearly looking to up the pace a little bit.
Showing his experience on the inside, Murray. Great at tying him up and looking as if he's not tying him up. Which what he does here. Gets his hands underneath Delaney and then pulls him back out again for the referee to say, look, it's not me. Delaney losing his cool a bit. Don't throw him on the floor, please.
Delaney's only a little tricky to get through. Murray's survival instincts and his experience counting a very great deal so far in this contest. Might be Delaney has points.
Delaney's not just, he just can't get him with a clean punch. He's finding him very difficult.
Oh, he
now
can.
he's hit
Yes,
it.
he can. Murray's in trouble.
Oh, beautiful body shot.
And down.
Absolute cracker. The right hand really had him. Got his hands up high and he turned in the left hook to the body. Great shot. I don't know why he's going to make this.
No, he is not. It's a count out in 3 rounds. The right to the jaw set him up. The left to the body finished it, and Murray's still in some distress. Good finish. Good finish from young Mark Delaney. 5 fights, 5 wins, 5 stoppages. Can't complain about that. Little smile from Freddie King.
And you can see where Paul Murray's still winded by that left hook to the body. Beautiful shot. Right hand over the top. And then whacked him to the left hook to the head. He got his hands up and then turned it to the body.
And that was it. Mark Delaney, winner over Paul Murray by 3rd round knockout.